Hello. My name is Paul. Today I'm going to share the 3 steps to the making of the Atom story. Alright, step number 1, the story. Brainstorming your story is important. You have to ask yourself, what's the purpose of your video? Is it educational? Is it entertainment? Who the audience is? The message of the video, is it to teach a concept or what? Describe the character and setting for your story. Write the script, because once you have the character, you know what your main character is. Writing the script should be easier. The script writing helps you to think through the sequence of how your story will play out. Alright? And that will really help you in preparing for your video. Okay? And finally, once you have all these in place, the storyline, the character, something that you have in mind, put it down on paper, draw it out if it's possible. Do a storyboard. This is vitally important that you need to do this before you actually create a cartoon strip or cartoon animation. This is a draft of what I did. Okay, if you take a look, mine was an atom, so you see things like that. It's just doodling on a piece of paper. You can do it. Anyone can do it. See, I have my own draft of how the atom would look like. Some emotions that I would like to invoke. You have the sequence here. At least I have a sequence, a simple sequence in mind. And this is my script. If you take a look at my script, it's all over the place. I'm a very disorganized person, but it's okay. It's your video, it's your production. I did this when I was drinking my latte at Coffee Bean. Step number 2, actors and props. Right, now is to design your character. Once you have your backdrop, you have your storyline, you roughly know what your character would look like, design them. You need to know your main characters, how they look like. The props, what props do you need? The backdrop that you need that will fit in your story. What are the emotions and the backstory of your main character? Where does it take place? Then design it. Go and draw it, download it from the internet, search it online, buy it from the marketplace. I believe Real Illusion has a marketplace which you can buy many characters. Go and take a look at it. Look at the default characters given to you at Cartoon Animator and choose your props. There are tons of props, animated props that you can use for your benefit. One of the important add-on that I did was the Enliven move. I think that was quite good. You might want to take a look at it. Okay, this is all some of my props that I did. See, these are some of the images that I managed to get from the internet. And this was the atom. It's a very simple ball, 3D ball, and I used Photoshop to create something simple. Step number 3, the final one, is to animate what you have. When you put them all together, before doing that, you need to learn how to use Cartoon Animator. It has a learning curve, and it's not, I won't say it is easy to learn Cartoon Animator, but it takes time. Like any other software in the world, in the market, you will take time. You need to take time to really understand how Cartoon Animator works and use them to optimize it for your video. This is very important. Learn and apply the 12 principles of animation. I will try to put a link somewhere for you to try to understand and learn the 12 principles of animation. Well, for me, I'm a perfectionist, so what I do, I look and review my animation again and again to make sure that they're believable. The actions are believable. some difficult emotions that you want to portray onto your video, you can act it out in front of the mirror, and that will really help you a lot. Okay, you may want others to review your video. I got my family members to do that and ask feedback from them. I think that is good. That's one way that you can improve your video. Overall timeline, okay, I took 3 weeks to do this, brainstorming story and script. It is fine. It takes a long time to think through what you really want, write it down on a piece of paper, plan it out, find out the sequence. Once you have all these, the subsequent ones are much faster. For example, how the atom, creating the animated electron is what I did. After that, created a narrative from 11labs.io. It's a very good AI platform to help you create professional narration. Then after that, choose cast your props, images, and sound and music. And I'll test out effects that I'm looking for in Cartoon Animator 5 before I just implement it into the actual video. Then I animate it. Basically what I did, I animated all this in 3 parts. 3 different major parts. I broke them out in 3 parts. And I put them all together in Filmora Cloth. It's a great software, a video editor software. Then I just ask around and get feedback. Some of the resources I use: Photoshop and Filmora Cloth. Narration, as I say, 11labs.io. And these are some of the sites that I get free images from. You can use them as long as it's not for commercial use. I think that'd be great. Alright, I think that's about it. I hope you find this video useful. The next segment will be just very short. I speed up the video itself to show you how I actually tweak a small section of my animation, because I'm very fussy and I'm a perfectionist. I'll try to get things as right as possible. Alright, thank you very much.